Hello. This is Els coming from Beamish Crafty Corner. And today, I'm going to get started on this journal that we did. And I'll tell you a little bit more about this in a minute, but let me show you just quickly some of the things that I've selected to go in this one. I have Sweet Ambrosia from the Recollections. Half of these are with treatments, and by treatments they mean that they're glittery. And I have pulled paper for this. So I pulled quite a few sheets, and we'll just kind of work from these and see where it goes. And some of these, like this one, the reason I pulled this one is because it's got the decoration all the way around, so I can make pockets out of corner pockets and stuff. And some of them I just liked like a little bit of it, but so I figure these will make good pockets and things. So we're going to do that first, of course. We'll get all our pockets put in. Then there was also a page in here that I pulled because it is just strips, and so I will use those strips to make, like the side pockets and things. There's the strips right there. So I did pull some paper, and then I have, of course, let's see what else we have here. I have these, which is my Basil Basics paper, and this is the Antique Age paper, and it's very thin, and it's great for like Mod Podging or for like using on the back's tags and things like that. So I grabbed that. I may not use it, but who knows. I have this set of clear stickers, and it just says joy and lovable and miracle and love and things like that. So I thought, that might be good. There might be a place for that, so we grabbed it. I have some K & Company Clearly Yours. There's 26 pieces here. These are enamels, and they're just cute, and I think they kind of work with the theme here. So we grab those, and then of course we have the job box. So what do we have in here? Well, we have some stickers that I thought might work in here. Maybe not. Who knows? I have some assorted washi tapes that I think I could use possibly in this one. I have some little flowers here that are in the right colors. And then I did a whole bunch of fussy cutting from the cut aparts pages in the paper pad. And this took me a good while. And then I have over here, I have some, well, I lost it. Where did it go? There it is. You belong in there. I have some of these new stickers that I have that are like sheets, and I thought, maybe pockets for these. I might put them on cardstock and make some tags out of them. Hard to say, but they're kind of that vintage romance thing. And then I have one tag that I got from, I don't even remember where I got it from, but I got a tag. And that's pretty much, it on this type of stuff. And of course, then, I'll pull some journaling cards and things, and we'll use those as well. So I'm going to go and put the job box away for now, because right now I'm just going to concentrate on cutting some pockets. And I put 10 pages in each signature. So this is 20 pages, this is 20 pages, this is 20 pages, and this is 20 pages. So I know that I have 80 pages to fill. And I like to do at least half of them with a pocket. So I know I need to cut 40 pockets. So I'm going to go ahead and get those started. But let's talk a little bit about the book, and then we'll move on. So this is a Reader's Digest condensed book. And I got this from Miss Francis. She sent me 2 of them. And I love the Reader's Digest condensed books. They're just a great size and fantastic for making journals. And then together, during a live, we kind of built this cover for it, and I usually build the cover last, but on this one we went ahead and did it together. So we just put a piece of that beautiful ribbon that I have, that rose ribbon, here, and then I had this nice oval applique and a piece of my metals from my shop, and then one of my little ribbon roses in the center there. And I did a hidden binding in here, and I'll do a whole video on that so you can see how that's done. 2 signatures. This is some of the tea-dyed linen paper that I got that Miss Amy does for me. And then this is just some parchment. And this is some of the apple green paper from Amy from Hags Hollow. And then this is just like very lightweight craft paper. It's like packing paper. Some more linen tea-dyed paper. Some more linen tea-dyed paper. Some more apple paper. And then another piece of the parchment. And that's it. That's the only colors that I used in here. And those are the only papers that I used in here. So we shall go. Now this is not the original front piece. That original front piece has been covered by a piece of cardstock. And we are ready to move on this one. So I'm going to start cutting some pockets, and we will get started putting those in. So we took our paper and we cut them down. Not all of them. This is not all of it. There's a healthy stack left. Some I didn't even cut at all. And I cut down a bunch of pockets. And these are just, corner pockets and, some semi-corner pockets. And then some straight pockets that I can glue into the bottom of a page, and we cut some pieces that we can put along the edges. So these are all just different shapes and different styles of pockets. Some of them we cut using the guide of the paper. So, I just have all of these cut out, and then I took some of the sheets. And let me get rid of these real quick. Move those over. Some of the pockets some of the papers had these beautiful pieces on them. And so I went ahead and I fussy cut some of these pockets. And, these will just be little decorative corner piece pockets and tucks and things like that. And I like this one because it could go either way. And so I have about 65 or so of these corner pockets, plus about 8 of these pieces, and not all of these are going to get used. So we'll get the book out, open this up. Now this is the first page, and we want the first page to kind of make a statement. So I'm thinking we might go with one of these fancy ones that we cut. So we'll probably do this one here in the front to make a nice pocket in the front. So that'll be our first pocket. So we'll just kind of toss that in and move on. Now the other side of this page has a lot of tea staining on it. So I'm going to want something fairly large for this. So we may go with one of these pockets that we can tuck a couple of things into. And then on this side, you may want to go with this kind of a pocket. And I'll just kind of go through and start throwing pockets in, just making sure, that they fit the general direction. Of the page. No pockets on this, because that is very thin paper. So we'll move on to the next one. I might use one of these little map pieces. So basically, I'm just going to kind of toss these in as I work my way through the book. We just used one of those, so we're not going to use another one. We can use this. And I think we'll put a rose pocket over here. And so basically I'm just putting the paper in here kind of with the white side facing the side that I intended the pocket to go on. That's just a visual indicator for me later on. So we've put some pockets in. I do have some extras, so if I want to change anything out, I can. We're going to do a little bit here with the making the gussets. Now I can use any color I want. I can use white, I can use pink, any scrap that I have. I'm going to use white just to show you because it's easier this way. So what I do is I cut 1-inch strips. And I've done this millions of times. You guys have seen me do this. So I'm just going to cut a strip. Get a piece of black here so we can see a background. I'm going to use a small scoreboard for this and a scoring tool. And this is a 1-inch strip, so all I'm going to do is just score it at a 1/2 inch. You can do this by hand if you want to. You can do it with the board. It doesn't matter. And then I'm going to fold these in half. I'm going to make a bunch of them. And then I'm just going to use my bone folder to press these down. And these are what I'm going to use to set in my pockets, okay? So we will see that in the next video. Until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, hit the red button for me, like me, ring my bell, and share me with all your friends. Bye.